Yeah.
These two teams have been standard bearers, championship programs. And when they look at their schedules, there are a lot of big games. But they know to get where they want to be, they're going to have to go right through each other. And the Dogs and the Tide always have a national championship or bust mentality. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. It's caught. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This rivalry might not be as bitter for Alabama as the ones against Auburn or Tennessee, or for Georgia, the ones against Florida or Georgia Tech. But when Alabama and Georgia have met over the past decade or so, no matchup has been more impactful across the SEC or college football.
Oh, there's no doubt. Georgia's had a Bama problem. I mean, they've kind of had their number. Obviously got over the hurdle for the national championship, but some great teams that have been held back because of Alabama's dominance. This is a big rivalry. This is a huge day for the Dogs.
Anytime these teams play, it feels like a national championship. Even more than an SEC championship. We've seen that time and time again. But one thing I know, Georgia's defense is going to know where Ryan Williams is lining up each and every play. Because the true freshman last year ate this defense alive.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He's at the 50.
Rather no, I'm playing baby. I don't want it.
It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw at Simpson. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Got a man. It's Bernard. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Williams.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy? Going deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Stockton. Under fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He's missed 3 in a row now with the last incompletion.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Williams.
I thought you want to watch
All
TV.
down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run. It's not just eat clock. It is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
With the catch, it's Horton. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Horton. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's taking the shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
And now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches. And so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Touchdown tie. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Houston had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans there in Clutch City are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Might be changing the route. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it.
I see Zachariah over here. I was like,
5 receiving touchdowns on the
I was
game.
like, hey.
The extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Seeing Zachariah over here, man, just.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage. And
Watch him!
Athleticism and
Bro, what?
ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a heat. Fighting off the defender. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And it's just a pick-your-poison game for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown!
He barely got in there.
It's just
Job,
so
Ty.
nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
They And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Running back searching for a hole.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gonna take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Stockton. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And the returner will be brought down. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line.
Oh, it's picked up. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back.
Oh my God.
He's at the touchdown.
Two pick sixes. Come on, offense.
The interception with a great return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing a big turnover, making the play, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Pick sixes is a deep
And we'll
fade.
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat
Problem is the crowd is still in it.
by
Like,
17 to Hawaii.
that's really my problem right
Likes to
now.
keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot
That's like
down and
really
make
my
it a
issue.
huge
Like
gain
the
along the
crowd.
sideline. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Got his man quickly.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The short hands, it's Horton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Hey, quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. Touchdown, Alabama! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board.
Bulldogs playing me tough. These dogs playing me tough, man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Right.
He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front.
2 pick sixes. 2 of them done. Two of them done.
at this Bulldog offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll toss it to the left. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. Nice move to keep running.
Good play call.
Even more breathing room out to the 31.
Good play call. That 36?
Big third down conversion.
You called
Get the
that?
ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one
Oh my gosh.
Get a chunk play on that one.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Makes the grab. It's Branch. That play will be a highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Direct snap. It's Frazier.
Hey, this boy JJ is cooking right now.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown of the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Our dudes can't drop that pick though. Man, I can't let him bully me like that. He keep bullying me on the defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start
Like
at
he
the
keep
25.
bullying me on the defense. Can't let that happen.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking left. He makes the catch. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Defenders around on that screen.
Good defense.
Wow. A stone wall on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Got it!
Incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll toss it to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Wide receiver comes
Baby,
in.
not right now.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Oh, man.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football. I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st
They
down.
gave him that? Oh, my God.
The stadium that we're wondering why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field, but the gamble paid off.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Frazier. There he goes. Good.
Defense, I'm right there on it. Come on.
Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it.
Oh,
nice job slipping the screen.
Come on.
Making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Unloads to the
Good
wideout.
play! Golly, I got there too late.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Pulls it in. It's Bell. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. To the ground with the back. Brought down after he picked up a 2 to the 19.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Bro, why did he tackle him? Bro, what is going on, man?
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times,
jeez, bro.
You see linebackers so
chill, JJ.
Mess up. Not on this one. Watch the
2 pick sixes. Oh my God.
Get a tackle for a loss.
2 of them things. You playing good defense too. You playing good, man. You playing good. I can't even hate like.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Touchdown, Georgia! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great game. Tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up late, take the lead. Nice execution.
Come here.
Executing these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up. This offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They're set to kick it off. And this
Jeez, boy, this play really putting it on me though. Like, read, Robin. What? Let me play my game. Almost done. When I'm done, we can play. Jeez. When we done. When I'm done. It's gonna cost me this game, girl. I'm already stressed out. I'm stressed out trying to win this game.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Jamming me,
Defense getting that
beating me up.
That hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
With the catch.
Robin, stop. Stop.
He makes the
Stop.
almost as soon
Stop.
as he catches it, and they're short of
Stop, baby. Stop. Stop, baby. Stop.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Quickly complete. How powers through.
Baby, stop.
Across the 40 out of bounds
Stop
at the
it.
41.
Okay.
And a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Where's the defense on that last
Yeah,
play?
wait
It's a
till Daddy's
2-minute
done.
situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Robin, am I done? I'm not done. So stop, baby. Stop, Robin. Just stop.
Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle.
He dropped it! Oh my God! Bro, they is really coming for me right now.
To be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play? You can dial up. Maybe get half of this back. Like,
my daughter is just...
ticking, but I got to make sure that
bro.
I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down.
No, Robin, move.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. When the number gets close to 450, that's worth doing.
And that's why they throw it as much as they do, because they've got a difference maker playing the quarterback position. He gives them a chance.
Turning it on. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
Oh, he's going to remember that one for sure, man. He did a nice job getting outside the pocket, but at that point now, he's got to be on high alert. He knows this defense is going to be coming flying at him. He'll be doing a better job sliding or running out of bounds the next time that happens in this game. I guarantee you that.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh my gosh! Bro!
When it falls incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
This game is making me so mad.
For that one, offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Timeout, Alabama. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed
Great game, JJ.
going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Now, Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Great game, bro.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward. As the #1